Hi there, Esther. Thanks for sending this problem. This is called what is called a composite shape. And a composite shape, there's what's called positive composite shapes and negative composite shapes. A positive composite shape is when you add two shapes up. I can't spell shape. Yes, not shade, shape. You add two shapes to get a combination shape, or you subtract shapes to get what's called negative space. So positive or negative. A positive would look something like this. If I had a shaded region that looks something like this, and I wanted you to find the area of this would be a positive composite shape, because you would find first the rectangle, and then you would add it to the area of a half circle. What's going on here on the left is what's called negative space composite shape, because you are going to be finding the area of this square, and you are subtracting the area of 4 circles. So to get the shaded region, if you look very carefully, I'm going to shade it so it's easy to see. You're going to find the area of this. And then you're going to find the area of these. And then to get the shaded region, you simply subtract, right? So you're going to subtract the 4 circles away from that square. So we're going to start. So whenever you do these, I usually follow these 3 steps. 1, pictures. 2, equations. 3, trace. 4, numbers. So think pet hashtag. So check pictures, area equations. This area equation, of course, pi r squared, but you have 4 of them, minus. Now we trace. So here, if you trace those sides, that's going to be 36 squared. This is the tricky part. Watch very carefully. Trace between this side. Now ask yourself, where else, I'm going to make 2 X's here. Where else could you trace that exact same length vertically? And it's really easy. You're like, well, I can trace there. Sure. And you could trace here to here. That's still 36. Absolutely. The trick to the whole problem is realizing you could trace that 36 right there. Which means you just figured out that the diameters are 18, and that means your radius is 9. Now you have everything you need. So this is going to be 9 squared times pi, and then you have 4 of them. So 36 squared, and that's as far as you got, 1296. And then your circles, let me bring the calculator in the middle so you can see it. We're going to do 9 squared times pi. So that's 81 basically times 3, so it'd be about 240, a little more. And then we have 4 of them. So 1,017.9. So we found this is at 1,296. We found all 4 of these. It's 1,017.9. So to get the shaded, we simply subtract. Minus 1296. Whoops, what did I just do? I multiplied. So 1296 minus 1,017.9, and I'm getting 278.1. Check for units. Doesn't look like you have any units, so you just write unit squared. So this is, again, called a composite shape. This particular one is what's called a negative space composite shape versus a positive composite shape. And then you follow these 4 steps. Draw a picture equation, write in your equations, trace the various components that are involved, put in your numbers, and then do your number crunching. So think pet, hashtag.